Hey, we are back. Today's video is a little different. I'm actually going out of town, going to San Marcos, home of Texas State, my alma mater. Eat 'em up, cats. For those of y'all Bobcats out there watching the video. Today, I do have some errands out here, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the thrift store, as well as do a little bit of retail arbitrage. So a little bit of a different video today, just because San Marcos is a little small college town and they only have one Goodwill, I believe. So we're gonna go to Marshall's and Ross as well. Right now we're just fueling up at the gas station, and let's go. Bye, Austin. So we are not having any luck in the men's. Decided to browse the kids, see if we find anything. Looks pretty dry here at this Ross in San Marcos, so I'm just gonna make a quick pass through here, and then we're gonna go ahead and go through the women's, and then probably go to the Marshalls right next door. So not really seeing anything in the women's either. All terrain to Super 3.0s. Comps are not really there. At $39.99, I think they go for $34.99. So pretty much better off buying them on eBay. Fila has really filled out a lot of these stores as well, but not really too profitable. Ross was a bust. Nothing there. It was cleared out. But we got a Marshall's right next door. Probably didn't see that, but it's right next door, so let's go ahead and check it out as well. Not really too much. We got some Jordan Trainer Pros, $49.99. And I'm gonna check out the clearance, but it looks like there is no clearance. Actually, it's probably on this back wall here. So let's go ahead and check for the deals here, and then we'll just kind of make our way down the aisles. Nike Blazer mids, 22. It's not bad. Then we got these size 17 Hustle Hacks. Where you at? 22. Yeah, it's not my style. It looks like dual tones. Try these right here, 32. So, not really seeing anything. I'm gonna check out these right now. Fly steppers, but I doubt they're gonna be worth much. So we have nothing too crazy. I think I'm getting these for the collection, because I've been looking for some Nike SB Bruins for a while. But everything is properly priced. Air Jordan Futures, 79. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the women's, see if we see anything. Sliders, runners. $49. These are still around. I think I've seen these since last year at this Marshall's. $99.99 Jordan Boots. The only thing I managed to find were these runners for $16. Not going to be a huge profit margin, but I'll look at them, see what's going on. Pretty much the same inventory. Air Max Zeros, $40. Those may be worth looking out. I just checked these. Not really great, but yeah. I think I'm gonna try on those Nike SBs and probably get out of here. So we are 0-2. Nothing there. I mean, if I really wanted to push it, I could have probably picked up one of those the Air Maxes or the Fly Steppers. But this year I'm trying to do a little bit better job of just walking away more and sticking to higher profit items, and that's how you got to do it in order to grow and increase volume, increase profits. But we're gonna go ahead and go to the Goodwill now, and we'll see what's there. So on the way to the Goodwill, I forgot they had a Plato's Closet, so we're gonna go down here and see if there's anything worthwhile. And I don't know, gotta poke your head in, right? So. Why the rack's so high? I can't reach. That's too high for me. I'm a short dude, man. Let's go ahead and check these shoes out. Still have not found anything, but it is interesting to just see the different brands and get familiar with some of them I may have not in the past, especially the Adidas stuff. I thought these were like Crazy Powers, but they're not, and then the wear is ridiculous. I have no idea how Plato's even accepted that. Is that a Dairy Queen? Wow. I have not seen a Dairy Queen in a while. You know, living in Austin, we do have a few Dairy Queens, but it's not as common as like the small towns throughout Texas, especially where I lived. So I am gonna go here and grab some food before we go to the Goodwill, because it is about 12 o'clock and I have not had breakfast. So let's start the breakfast right with a hunger buster and a blizzard, right? Oh, you know I had to. Yes. No blizzard though, 'cause it's like 50 degrees outside. I'm not trying to get sick. Here we are, Goodwill in San Marcos. Now the funny thing is, when I was an undergrad here, probably back in 2011, I was still flipping stuff, mostly video games. Nowadays it's just hard to find deals at video games, at flea markets and stuff like that. So I would find them at thrift stores. I would come here, I would never find anything, because that's all I flipped at the time. And you know, it was good money when you could find deals. But nowadays people are just onto it and they know what they're worth. So yeah, we'll see what's in this Goodwill. I might browse the clothing here just because it's a college town. And I do follow Vogue Squared on Instagram. I think he is on the northeast, and he sources out of a college town, and he finds some pretty good things. So I might go through the clothing here very briefly, but yeah, we'll see what we find in here. Check out this old camera equipment, that's kind of cool. Okay, so far just walking in, we found some LeBrons for $7.99. I'm gonna go ahead and browse through here, and then I'll show you guys what I find. Looks like we have a good selection so far, but you know, only time's gonna tell. So this is what we came across so far. Kind of a different pile of shoes, LeBrons, and then we found a couple of Allen Edmonds for $9.99. Kind of surprised. So unlike Austin, they do have relatively decent prices here. Did come across these. $24.99. That I'll pick them up, but we're gonna check them out anyways. Another pair of Allen Edmonds in brown. These Jordans look kind of retro. I'll have to double check. They look a little beat up, but this is where you kind of gain knowledge on the different styles. Then lastly, these New Balance 998s for about 14, so we'll check those as well. Also came across this Itachi Vcr. Here's the model number right here. Looks like it's going for about $45 online. I'm gonna have to test it here in a second to see if it's even worth it. Looks like it's in relatively good shape, so. Across these UGG booties, $7.99. Grip is in great shape. Comps look decent as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and give these a second look over to make sure the condition is excellent. Just kind of double back in, came across these Chippewa Boots. Condition is in really good shape. $12.99. Comps look decent as well, so we'll pick those up. And yeah, we're just doubling back before we get ready to go. I'm surprised that I found anything at this Goodwill. But I guess it just goes to show shoes. Yeah, shoes is where it's at. Makes sense. I'm surprised. I'll probably find more like boots and stuff in the summer. Since if you guys are familiar with the whole college scene. Usually it's, you know, the guys wear boat shoes, the girls around winter wear the boots, the Han Solo boots, so to speak. So that's very interesting. I might come down here more often. It's been quite a while since I've been through San Marcos. So that's good to know. I do have a couple of packages to drop off back here. So I'm gonna go to the post office. There is supposed to be an Uptown Cheapskate. I'm not sure if it's still open around here. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up Google Maps and try to figure that out. If not, then we'll just wrap it up and check out the breakdown of what I found back at my place. And after a short drive, we are finally back. So let's go ahead and go over the main two that I'm glad I picked up. These LeBrons for $7.99. In the really pristine condition, they can go for about 70 bucks. These aren't too bad. I'm gonna have to dump them in a bucket of water and soap and try to get these as white as I can. Good pickup for the price, and grip was great. The second pickup was these Chippewa Boots. I think these were a little bit higher at $12.99. Overall, good shape. Do you see a little discoloration there? The good thing about leather is you can just shine them up. And these are going to fetch about 70, around that price range. Grip is really good. Got to make sure you give it the bend test so none of that sole crumbles on you or on the customer when they buy it, right? That's all the time we have for this video. Give it a like, a sub, and if you guys enjoyed the Ross and Marshall's portions of the videos, leave a comment down below. I know more of these videos I focus on the thrift store just because I can find better deals for y'all. And well, today, to the day I recorded, I didn't find anything at those stores, but I do go to them frequently. So if you guys want to see more of that as well, they kind of like the retail arbitrage side, feel free to let me know. And that's it for this video, guys. Keep it moving.